Hey, folks, welcome to Shooting Up North. I'm your host, Louis Carlin. We're heard right here on the Alliance Pro Wrestling Network. Thank you so much for joining me again today. As we know, or you might not know, Rohit Raju is now officially a free agent. He announced it yesterday on social media, saying, as of today, I am a free agent. Where would you like to see me next? Of course, Rohit Raju, a former X Division champion. On the indie scene, he goes by Hakim Zane. But in Impact Wrestling, of course, he goes by Rohit Raju, but he now officially free agent, no longer with Impact Wrestling. So you have to wonder what's next for Hakim Zane. I can only imagine that he's going to be going by Hakim Zane, as Rohit Raju was an Impact Wrestling only name. As I said, on the indie scene, he's Hakim Zane. So what's next for Hakim Zane? And what's next for Hakim Zane? And I can only think of like two promotions that I think that he would absolutely thrive in right now. Absolutely thrive in right now. I'm thinking of MLW or New Japan Pro Wrestling. MLW Court Bauer has got to be excited right now. He's got to be very, very excited because Hakeem Zane, extremely, extremely talented wrestler. I think Impact Wrestling may have kind of dropped the ball with Hakeem Zane. Yes, he's a former X Division champion, but if you've seen him on the indie scene, especially for AAW, he's just an incredible, incredible talent. And I mean, and you saw shades of that in Impact Wrestling. You kind of saw what he could do, but kind of think they kind of dropped the ball with Hakeem Zane, in my opinion. I think they could have done a little better, but Hakeem Zane now a free agent. I think he go to MLW. I'm thinking there's one match in my mind. They might have met already, but one match in my head that I would absolutely love to see. Jacob Fatu one-on-one with Akeem Zane. That would be such a tremendous, tremendous match. And there's so much talent right now in MLW that Hakeem Zane can go there and have a great match, a one-on-one match with. You got Aramis, you got Arez, you have Myron Reed against Rohit Raju. They've locked horns in AAW, so that would be a great match, a great feud to bring into the MLW. So I think MLW would be a terrific, terrific fit for Rohit Raju, and I hope he brings Karam with him as well, because Rohit Raju. I'm sorry, I keep saying Rohit Raju. I'm used to saying Rohit Raju. It's Hakeem Zane. I think it would be a great fit for Hakeem Zane. And wherever he goes, I hope he brings Karam with him, because him and Karam, they make a great team. They top team in AAW. I was always, I was always push on my podcast. Now, many times, I'm not gonna say always. I'm not doing it every podcast, but I've made it known that I thought that I would have loved that Impact Wrestling brought Karam in to partner up with Rohit Raju and Impact Wrestling, because they make a great team. But wherever Hakeem Zane goes now, whether it's MLW, New Japan Pro Wrestling, I hope Karam goes with them, because as I said, they make a great team. And you think about New Japan Pro Wrestling, you got New Japan Pro Wrestling strong in the US right now. I think he'd be a great fit for that as well. And I'm thinking like the next 2022 Super Juniors. 2020 Super Juniors. I think Hakeem Zane will be absolutely fantastic, a fantastic contestant in the 2022 Super Juniors when it does happen late 2022. So I'm thinking New Japan Pro Wrestling, thinking MLW. If Court Bauer is smart, I know Court Bauer has their open door free agent policy going on right now, and I'd love to see Hakeem Zane show up one-on-one against Jacob Fatu, get a shot at Alexander Hammerstone in the MLW Heavyweight Championship. One-on-one with David Richards would be fantastic. One-on-one with Richard Holiday is a lot of potentially great matchups for Hakeem Zane, and I can see Court Bauer signing him to a long-term deal as well, and not just a one-off or two-off. He could really become an integral part of MLW. And you're probably wondering, how come you're not saying AEW and how come you're not saying WWE? I kind of think if he went to AEW or if he went to WWE, I kind of think he would get lost in the shuffle. I think maybe he would make a little bit more money, but I think he would get lost in the shuffle there, and he would be on AEW Dark quite a bit. I'm not saying he doesn't have the talent, but I'm just saying with what AEW is running with right now, kind of think he might get lost in the shuffle in AEW, and going to the WWE, he'd have to go through NXT, and unfortunately, to me, age doesn't matter, but it matters to NXT, unfortunately. But He is 41 years old, and I don't think NXT would be interested in signing, well, not anymore anyway, and bringing in a 41 year old rookie, so to speak. And that's just how I feel. So and even if he did, I think he would get lost in the shuffle there as well. So me personally, just me personally, as a fan, I'm thinking MLW New Japan Pro Wrestling would probably be the best fit for Hakim Zane. Going forward. And again, I would love to see Karam go with him wherever he goes. Again, they make a great team. So wherever Hakim Zane goes, I really hope he pushes for whether it be Court Bauer, whether it be New Japan Pro Wrestling, that Karam, follows suit and they go in as a team. I think they'll be fantastic together. And who knows, he could return to Impact Wrestling. But I kind of think that he's been with Impact Wrestling, I think, since 2017, 2018. Former gut check winner, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe it's time to see what else is out there. Maybe Ring of Honor, when Ring of Honor comes back, he could test the waters at Ring of Honor. But Court Bauer, I think Court Bauer should pick up the phone and call Hakim Zane and ask him how interested Hakim Zane and Karam is in joining the MLW roster. That's how I feel, man. Okay, so we're gonna leave it at that for now. I'm probably done for the day. I just got back from a short vacation. Be back tomorrow. Got a big interview tomorrow. You guys are gonna love this one. And I'm just gonna say it's an Impact Wrestling talent, 100%. Big interview. Looking forward to it tomorrow, and I'll try to get that out. It's gonna be late in the day, but try to get it out tomorrow. If not, it'll be out on Wednesday. But very excited about this interview. So it's coming up. Keep your eyes out for it. So until I'm back, thank you very much. Take care. Bye bye. And stay safe everyone. So long. Bye bye.